Hey everyone, Sheree here. Today I'm going to be working on a pocket page spread for Citrus Twist Kits. Now I'm working with the October 2019 At My Table Life Crafted Kit, and I also have these fun stamps as well called the This Is Life Food Stories stamps. I'm planning on using a couple of these stamps on this spread today, but I've also got the die cuts here, I've got the chipboard pieces and the journaling cards from the Life Crafted Kit. And I've got my selection of photos already printed out, and I have already printed out my journaling. I really wanted to use this cute journaling card, but I've used the digital version in Photoshop and added my journaling and printed that one out. So I'm going to trim that one up with my trimmer to use on this spread. You can get the digital files in the shop, and they're so handy to be able to do that with. Okay, I think I'm ready to get right into it, so I'll pop you on fast forward and show you what I've got planned. Okay, so I'm just trimming down that journaled piece so that it's ready to use, just using my trimmer there, and that one's ready to go. So now I just need to organize how I want all of my photos to look in the album. I'll be working in a 6x8 album, so I need 2 pages complete. So just picking out 2 more journaling cards that'll go into those other 2 pockets. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be working with. So now I can go ahead and start embellishing. So I've got a couple of labels that I want to add to 2 of the photos there, and I'm planning on stamping on these ones. So I'm going to use that Food Stories stamp set. And this first stamp is like a little checklist that says sharing food, stories, memories. And I want to stamp this towards the top of the label because it will sort of be placed at the very bottom of the photo. So the bottom of that label will be hanging off of the photo. So the second stamp says, love these people, this food. So that's going on to that second label. Just center that one. Alright, so that's all the stamping done. I can get rid of those things. Alright, so now I can go ahead and start sticking these things down. So I've got that label going at the bottom of that first photo, just hanging it over the edge, making sure I've still got the stamped words at the bottom there, and I can trim off the excess label. And this other photo, I do want to add a chipboard piece to this as well. So I'm going to grab that before I stick the label down, and that'll help me to work out placement of this label. I don't want to actually adhere that chipboard piece down just yet because I'll be adding some stitching to this very shortly. So just making sure I've got it in the right spot. Okay, so this large photo, I want to add this die cut heart word. Now you can see there on Maddie's shirt she's got a large word there that I want to try and cover up because it's a little bit distracting with that word, and I want to add that puffy heart as well. So I used one of the cut apart labels from the kit, which I think works perfectly. So that's going underneath the heart word. So again, I was just using that word as a guide as to where to put this label. And now I'm going to grab my sewing machine and add a line of stitching to each of those labels. So that is done. You can see there, just a line of stitching on each. And now I can go ahead and finish these particular photos off. So that chipboard piece has gone back onto that photo. Onto the large photo, I've got that heart die cut going on there, just getting rid of all those backing pieces. Alright, so I've got that one on there. I've got this puffy heart that says the word happy, and I like that heart paired with the die cut word says happy heart. So that one is now done as well. So just working out what else I can add, and I've got these 2 die cuts to add to that first top left photo. So that one says love this so much, and the other one is a strip of hearts. So I want to add stitching and I want to overlap them. So I'm adding stitching to that first die cut first and then I'm going to layer the other die cut on top and add a line of stitching to that one as well. So just lining that one up, and I'll just run that through my sewing machine as well. So that's now done. I can trim away all those threads from the bottom there. And to finish this one off, I'm going to add another one of those puffy hearts. So using lots of these puffy hearts on this spread today. Just deciding what colour I want to use. So I've got that one there. I'm going to add a heart to that little checklist photo. So that one's on there now. And for this top right journaling card, I want to finish this one off with a couple of pieces. So I've got this die cut heart and that chipboard piece that says Happy Day. So I'm going to stick the heart down, but I will use that chipboard piece as a guide to work out my placement. So that one's gone on there now. I'll just make sure I have stuck it in the right place first before I go ahead and add some stitching. So I just want to add some messy stitching to the center of this heart. So I'm just going backwards and forwards with my sewing machine. And that is done. So nice and quick and easy. I'll trim off those excess threads. And then I can go ahead and add that chipboard piece and another little puffy heart on that one as well. I also need to tick the little checkbox on that and on that other stamped piece too. And that is now done. So all I need to do for this one now is to add the date, which I'm doing with my little date stamp there. Just making sure I've got the right date on there before I go ahead and stamp. So I'll do a test stamp first, then I'll go straight onto the bottom right of the journaled card. Alright, so that is this spread all done, and now I can go ahead and add it to my album. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how this pocket page spread has come together today using the Citrus Twist October kits. Let me know if you've got any questions, just pop it down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you for joining me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.